Hi everyone, and now I will start the tarot card reading for the month of March 2023 for Sagittarius. The first card is Ace of Swords. Well, this card indicates that this month you will have to protect and fight for something. The sword is asking you to fight for something which you really care for, something which is very precious for you. So there will be a lot of drama in your life and there will be a lot of conflicts in your life, but eventually universe will favor you and it will guide you out of your difficulties. So I will tell you, my dear Sagittarius, lot of guides are there, lot of spirits are there who are helping you and they're overseeing you and they will protect you, they will take care of you. Otherwise, this month you might relocate somewhere, maybe for your job or for your home. You can change your location somewhere, and whatever you do, you will get a lot of support from the universe. You will get a lot of support from some people. Some specific people will help you in that. Moving on to the next card, and we have the Magician card. So the Magician card's magic will play on you this month, my dear Sagittarius. Just like a magician, plays different role and does different things at the same time, a magician can juggle up many different activities at the same time. Exactly same to same, this month you will be putting on a lot of different hats, which means that you will have a capacity to do almost everything you want to do. So your energy will be pulled in different directions. You will almost become like a jack of all trades. You will do multitasking, you will do a lot of things at the same time, and you will have a lot of suitcases and bundles and packets around you. You might pack your bags and go somewhere, and you will also buy a lot of luggage. You will buy a lot of vintage luggage also, and you might decide suddenly to explore new culture or explore a new place, go and meet different kinds of people, because I know the Sagittarius, you are very adventurous. You like to explore because Jupiter is your lord, so you like to explore new people, new culture, new language, new literature. So, and your way of exploration is very hands-on. It's very realistic. It's something like you want to go there, you want to visit there, you want to see it for real. Instead of reading books, you rather prefer to see it face to face in reality because you are an adventure freak. And in that process, you will be able to release lot of baggages, emotional baggages, lot of old scars, wounds. I'm talking about those traumas or suffering or any breakup or divorce or any bad relationship or any conflict with your boss, colleague, or any problem with your family, your parents or your friends, or any emotional damage which happened to you will be released this month. And that will happen when you travel somewhere, when you go for a retreat, or when you go to some far off place, or when you meet new kind of people. That is the way by which you will be able to release your emotional wounds. Moving on to the next card, and we have the Moon card. It's a wonderful card for you, and again this card will help you to recharge your batteries. As I was saying, that you will relax and rejoice a lot this month, and one of your wish will be completed. You will achieve one of your desire or your wish. You will feel very satisfied and a lot of things will start happening. Actually, Sagittarius, you were in a limbo state. You were kind of stuck somewhere. You were unable to move. You felt that nothing is happening, everything is happening in circles and repeats. And this is the month when you will get out of that rot, you will get out of being in a stuck stage, in a limbo state, and you will get out from there and something will start rolling. My dear Sagittarius, earlier you had this carefree nature when you used to start a lot of things, begin a lot of things, but you never used to finish them. But this time you will be very dedicated, you'll be very solid this month, and whatever you begin, whatever you start, you will make sure that you will finish it, and you will be very determined to finish your task. You have learned your lessons well, and you will have a lot of determination and hard work and a solid mindset, a willpower to finish the thing which you have started. You might create something new, you can start a new project or idea, and that will be a success this month. Moving on to the next sign, now I'm going to tell you about the month of March 2023 tarot card reading for the sign of Capricorn. So the first card is the sun card. The sun is going to shine on you this month, and of course not with everything will not be very completely easy for you, as in the sense that sun, if you see, sun really works very hard to create that light around us. Exactly like that, you will have to have some hard lessons, some tough tasks, and luck will obviously favor you, but you will have to do a lot of hard work this month. And the sun card encourages you to leave procrastination, because as we wake up every day, we see the sun shining so brightly on us. Exactly like that, to shine brightly like the sun, you have to work hard, you have to burn like an engine, you have to burn the fuel so that something will come out of it. And otherwise you will become very strict with yourself. And I know, Capricorn, you are so hardworking. I don't have to tell you that you will do this. You are obviously already doing this. You will be very strict with yourself, and you will be very determined, and you will work a lot on whatever you're doing. And there will be a lot of positive influence on you. You will have a lot of guides, mentors, friends, your family will support you on whatever you're doing. And you will not waste your time and energy. You will decide suddenly that I am not going to waste a single moment or a time or energy or single second on something which is not working for me, on something which is just draining me. You will leave those things in the dustbin, and you will take charge, take full control of yourself. Lot of circumstances will change, and you might take a quick trip. You might travel somewhere for refreshment. Moving on to the next card, and we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands promises you that this month you are going to get closer to your goals, as I was talking about it earlier, and there will be a lot of spontaneity inside you. There will be a lot of soul searching. You will feel a little bit spiritual. You will feel like traveling, finding yourself, and you will take a trip to a new place. I mean, you will go for a trip to a place where you have never been before. You will like to, come out from a comfort zone and explore something new. You will try to see a new world with new eyes, and you might take a spiritual retreat, maybe alone, or maybe with your friend, your partner, your wife, your husband, or your best friend, or someone. You'll go for a spiritual retreat. Moving on to the next card, and we have the Three of Pentacles. And mid of the month, you will focus on your personal life, and you will also self-evaluate your home life. Like, you can do something related to real estate or your home, your property. You might buy a house, you might sell a house, you might relocate somewhere, you might share your home with someone. Like, maybe if you're living outside, you're not living with a family, then maybe you have a flat of your own, then you might suddenly decide to share your flat with flatmates. You might have some roommates in your house. You might shift from an independent house to living with on a PG or on a rent or with roommates. You might decide to share your home with your parents. Maybe you decide suddenly to live with your parents again, or maybe you will ask your parents to shift to your own house. So this month there will be a kind of a move out decision related to your home. Maybe it is related to independence. Maybe you will suddenly decide to be independent, and your decision will be supported by your decision related to your house, your home, your property, or where you are staying. If you have kids, maybe suddenly your children might surprise you, and they might tell you suddenly that they want to leave home and go somewhere else. They might decide to live somewhere else, or maybe suddenly they will have to leave you for education or for traveling or for some purpose. Children, they might have a quest for independence, and they might suddenly decide to leave you. But then it will be a very sometimes it's a very emotionally vulnerable decision, and it's a very emotionally draining decision, where you kind of feel suddenly very depressed. You feel like you are in some sort of abyss. You're in a vacuum, you're in a black hole. Like, you're feeling like, oh my God, my kid was there with me. I was talking and I was eating with my child, and we were joking around, we were having fun, we were watching albums, and suddenly my child is gone. What I'm going to do? How will I see him or her again? You'll feel very concerned about your child. But I think letting go is a part and parcel of your life, and you have to eventually learn to let go of your kids, because they are individual souls, and we have to leave them. You have to let them live their own life and explore the world. We cannot trap them, right? We are not custodians of our kids. They have their own journey to See, and if you will be very possessive about your kids, then they may not be able to grow at all. So you have, if you really, there is a line, if you really love someone, you have to let them go. Letting go of someone is the true sign of love, especially when you are letting them go for their growth and prosperity. However, this month you'll be very concerned about your security, your possessions. You will take charge of all those things. Moving on to the next card, and we have the Ace of Swords. This month you might suddenly decide to join boxing as a sport, and the decision it can be because you want to lose weight, and it can also be because you want to release all the excess energy out of your system, out of your body, of your mind. Maybe there is a lot of negative energy inside you. Maybe there is a lot of, let's say, baggage inside you. And we all know that when we do boxing, we release all our frustration, all our anger outside, and we feel very relaxed. So you might take a decision like that, and you will feel quite at ease with that, and you may not become a boxing champion, but you will do it for fun, for relaxation, for releasing energy, to have some friends to hang out with in the place where you go. You might have some kind of fun like that. Moving on to the next card, and we have the Page of Wands, which means that this month you will get a sudden news or a delivery of some information suddenly, and it might have some connection with the numbers 222. Maybe the cell phone number, the building number, the last digits of the cell phone number or building number, something will be connected to these 3 digits, 3 numbers of 222, and you will have a lot of clarity in your mind. You will have a lot of breakthroughs. You will get a lot of insight of what needs to be done. And when you get that news, that surprise news will be delivered to you, you will have a feeling of, yes, I did it. Finally, I got it. Finally, it's through. I'm very happy. You'll feel very relaxed. So guys, that was all for the month of March 2023 for Sagittarius and Capricorn. We'll have Pisces and Aquarius, the last 2 signs, very soon. Keep watching this space, and thank you so much for watching this video.